Yeah.
Cool. So we back. This is the Juice. We're back with my girl, Miss
Tony, we got another one.
Another one.
And it don't stop.
How are you?
Okay,
How are you?
Hey, Kiki.
Okay, hey.
Miss 1937.
Miss 1937, honey.
Honey, she's out here to play with them. She got some of her shades,
Yes.
honey.
Well, I just got shades on. Yes,
Yeah,
girl.
you
I
know.
see you.
With the puff, honey.
Ooh,
With the puff.
Not with the puff. Okay, here you go.
There we go. There we go.
Yes, honey. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, your major, things like that.
Well. I am Kiyora Armour, a first-year criminal justice student, hailing all the way from the great Garden State of Newark, New Jersey.
Ooh.
And you're Miss 1937.
Come on, introduction speech.
Yes, honey.
Okay.
One day.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your platform.
Well, my platform is, if loving you is wrong, then I do want to be right.
Yes, ma'am.
My idea is to establish and initiate the correct resources for domestic abuse.
Right.
For those who are unaware and for those who are scared to come out about their situation. So me being that help for them will give
Right.
them the courage to actually say, hey, it's time to really, get it together and come out to the people that really needs to help me.
Right. So what inspired that platform for you, if you don't mind my asking? Like, what made you want to choose that?
Someone I know dearly,
Uh-huh.
she went through the same situation and she didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to come up with ideas. I had to come up with strategies. And to this day, she is free.
Oh,
she is
wow.
married with
Yes.
one child and
Yes.
happy. So I was proud. I was happy for myself and her as well. So, me being that helping hand is the best hand you can ever have.
That's what's up, honey. So excuse me, I'm putting this on Snapchat as I'm
fine,
listening
that's
to you,
fine.
so I'm not texting. But so tell us a little bit about how was the I can't take it. So tell us a little bit, how was the pageant experience for you?
Honey.
Yes, sir.
Honey,
You know how church say, if you come in here one way, you got to leave another.
Okay.
Because I did come in one way.
And let that another.
And I did leave out another. But,
Okay.
I want to say all the discipline, all the pushing,
Mhm.
all of the hard work was worth it.
Right.
Because Kiyora Armour is Miss 1937.
Okay.
Let me hear.
And I would like to shout out to Angelica, to Courtney, to Sean, and to Mr. Omar for really believing in me. Because the support was well needed. Other things, but the support was well needed. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. But my experience was worth it. Everything was worth it.
It was worth it. So, have you ever done a pageant before or anything of the sort?
I never done a pageant. This is my first
your
one.
first time?
Yes, sir. This is
So,
my
what
first one.
inspired you to do the pageant?
Well, being that I see everybody else having titles, I would like to be a Miss something.
Right.
I can't be Miss Armour all my life. I could
Okay.
be a Miss something. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go for this, and I'm going to definitely succeed. And guess what?
And you succeeded. So,
Miss
you don't regret the
1937.
experience at all? Of course
I do not.
right?
I do not.
Right, okay. She said she wants to represent for her BBWs,
Yes,
right?
for my beautiful black
Yes,
women.
yes,
my
I
beautiful
love those.
big
Yes.
women.
Hallelujah.
Yes, sir, my BBWs, my
Yes.
natural girls.
Okay, what was the question that...
Yes, I love them large and lovely. Yes, I love them like that.
Listen,
Large
wait, I
and
don't
lovely.
remember
Yes.
the question verbatim.
No, let me
But
tell
I think...
you, we were in pageant practice, and we're going over question and answer and practicing, and I think the question was... I think it was kind of like, what made you want to do it, right?
Yes,
it was what made you want to
if
do
you
it.
went, what would be your reason for, doing this pageant or something like that?
Right.
Man, she got the easiest
And I
question.
said, thank you for that question. It was to be representing for my BBWs and my natural girls, my colorful women, my dark girls,
That's her talk, girls, her BBW.
Yes,
She's representing, honey.
Yes, I had to represent because it said that they didn't want us on the court.
Okay.
But best believe you got two.
Okay.
Michaela Hamilton and Kiyora Armour.
Big girls.
Big
coming
girl
to
rock.
the
Big
girls.
girls rock.
Do it.
Hey.
So, we are both in biology class,
Mhm.
and I know you're a big advocate for loving yourself.
Yes.
And I know you said that before you had problems with loving yourself and your identity. Can you explain a little bit of that process?
Well, when I was younger, I will always get called African Dumbo because I did have big ears back then.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
I wasn't pretty enough. But my mother always told me, look in the mirror and say yourself 10 times, you are wonderfully and beautifully made in his eyes. And until this day, honey, you can't tell me nothing.
Okay.
Because the darkness in me, blacker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh.
So I definitely had to represent for that.
Ooh.
But yes, I just want to tell all my dark girls.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me get you a Snapchat.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
I want to tell all my dark girls. Don't matter what the tone of your skin is, you will always be a queen in my eyes.
Okay.
Always.
Whether you darkest, honey, you are a queen, okay?
Yes.
Don't let nobody tell you different.
That's right.
And
Now-
that's my message to y'all.
Now let me say this. I know Kiyora. Check this out. See, I call her Kiyora. I don't call her Kiki like everybody else. I call her.
No,
I
she
call
was.
her
No,
Kiyora.
her name
Not
is
the government, honey. Not the
No,
government.
I call her. Listen, this is why I call her Kiyora. I knew Kiyora since freshman year of high school.
Oh, really?
She was the first person I met. And I had teen living with her with Miss Brown.
Yes.
And I will never forget the first time I saw Kiyora, right? I thought, like, honestly, I thought she was a nice girl and this, that, and the other. Some girl, I forgot, it was the other side of people. We call them white people, aka.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
They sat in her seat, and she calmly said, "Excuse me, I was sitting there. Can you please move?" And she was like, "Why?" She said, "Because I said so." And I was like, "Oh God."
Honey,
You did that?
Yeah. Oh, yes, she did.
Not on my honey.
I'm gonna tell you nothing about Kiyora.
No, because this is what happened. I said, "May you please get out my seat?" I was sitting here. Why should I get up out your seat? I mean, you got up, honey.
Yeah.
Honey,
Honey.
get up. Get up. Get up. The teacher won't say nothing. So I'm going to say something. Get up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Another thing too, Kiyora, I don't know how many people know, but she was really nasty in basketball. Kiyora was really, really nice in basketball. She was really nice in basketball, and I'll never get the last image I had of her.
Oh, Lord.
She, this before she moved to Raleigh, right?
Correct.
The last image I had of her, we came from a basketball game in Washington, and we was at Bojangles. And yeah. And there was
Oh, Lord, these
some
are
girl
haters.
came at her because of a play, saying that she got it wrong. And all I remember was I dropped my food because Kiyora said, "Well, somebody's about to die tonight since you want to be like that." And I was like, "Oh my God." Oh yeah. Kiyora was ruthless now. Kiyora's very ruthless.
Those were my younger days,
Yes,
Ma.
yes,
Those
yes.
were my younger days.
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay, wait, before you go there.
Okay,
Let's just keep in mind this is Miss 1937.
Yes, honey.
No. This is the best one too. This is the best one too.
We can't
This is
be
the best one
ruining
too.
the reputation.
So listen, she don't remember this, but I do. I ain't gonna lie. My freshman year, I used to have a crush on Kiyora. I did.
Oh,
Lord.
Everybody, yes,
Oh,
I
Lord.
did. And I used to see everybody. They would call her what was it called? Bambi. Dumbo. Okay, I'm sorry, Dumbo with the big ears and whatnot. So I always defend for Kiyora. I'm like, no, she's not. No, she's not. And then one day, this one was young and foolish. I asked her out on Facebook one day, and she said, "Excuse me." She said, "Excuse me, sweetie. If you're gonna ask me on a date, you have to come at me correctly as a man and as a gentleman, not as a Facebook minor." So
Even
from
though
that
Kiki
day
was
forward,
ruthless, Kiki
never.
still had standards.
Okay, standard.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
wasn't playing with them.
But
You
yes.
wasn't playing. So that's what's up. So, and you said you mentioned your major, right?
Yes, I did.
You want to be a lawyer,
Prosecutor.
a
yes, sir.
prosecutor. Yes. So what made you want to do that?
Well, I remember going back to my middle school. I had to do
Hope Middle School.
Whitfield.
Oh, you went with her?
I had to do summer school, and because I was 1 point off from my EOG. 1 point off.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I had to do summer school, and it was a requirement to read a book,
Right.
and it was called Monster. And it involves 2 lawyers, of course, defense and prosecution,
Right.
and a younger man that raided in a grocery store or whatever.
Okay.
And one of his friends killed the salesperson.
Oh Lord.
So, Lawyer Petruccelli, that's her name, the prosecutor, she really didn't have any evidence. She didn't have any evidence.
Right.
But she worked really hard. She dug in everything. She asked a lot of questions. She stayed up all night, basically. And when that day came, honey, why he was guilty.
Ooh.
When I say Lawyer Petruccelli is my inspiration, I'm telling you, she's my inspiration. And ever since that day, I've always wanted to become a lawyer. This is why I was always in teen court.
Right.
I made it to the Governor's Page program.
Yes.
I graduated early to get here.
Yes.
Honey, when I get to that 6 figures, honey, I will remember Dwayne McBean. You understand me? and Tariq.
Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
sorry,
Keep
okay.
in
Me
mind.
and
Child,
Tariq.
There you go. Keep in mind.
The salt.
The salt Israel.
Right. Okay. But But you know what? We thank you, baby, for coming through. Any shout-outs? Let me get you on Snapchat. Any shout-outs? Anything else? What's going on?
I did my other shout-outs, but I would like to shout out Tiana Hutchinson. That's my bestie, forever and ever. Who else would I like to shout out? My mother, Tamora Taylor, Andre Butler, my 3 brothers. Y'all have been supporting me. JB, my other brother. Yes. I just want to thank y'all so much. And just keep the support coming. I will make you proud and happy forever and ever.
Yeah, so before we let you go, so what programs on campus do you plan to team up with to implement your platform? And what can we expect in the fall?
All right, that's easy. I would have to say, of course, that the 100 black women,
right,
for one. To actually say that being a classy girl and a sassy girl, there's nothing wrong with being like that. Nothing wrong. You don't have to be ghetto along with it, but just show that your standards are high and you expect greatness.
Oh,
yes, you expect it. And of course with the campus police, because I'm pretty sure they do have a lot of reports for domestic violence on campus, and I will implement a program. No peace, then no love.
Ooh.
Yes, to actually give awareness to them that this is real. This is going on campus.
Right. And
you just, if you see or are a part of it, you have to let it be known. Because many of people have died from this.
Right.
And it's really serious. So trying to get everything to be out there, it really needs to come out. Right. It really needs to come out. Because I really support my black men and women to graduate and to become whoever they would love to become.
Yes.
And in order to do that, you got to live to see that day.
That's what's up, baby. So I'm looking forward to great things.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking forward to it. We love you. I love you.
Yes. I love you too,
It's 1937.
Yes, honey,
so,
it's 1937.
Okay, please let them know. It's 1937. But time is up, so we love you. And we're going to look forward to great things from you.
If you need any sponsorships, holla at us.
Oh,
any sponsorships, holla at us.
What is the sponsorship,
so
Terry?
it's over, honey.
Yeah, define that for us.
Define sponsorships. Come on.
Why y'all put me on the spot?
For real. What do you think?
You gotta have money to sponsor somebody.
He can't even
Did me?
No,
And you asked me.
Yes, I did.
Anyway, so
I know I put in my money.
But that's not sponsoring though.
Huh?
That's not sponsoring.
Listen, just because God can bless me with the budgets I have now, but now that I got it, I can bless it to others. So if you want that blessing, I'll give it to you. See
okay, that was a good saying.
Amen,
yes,
amen.
it was. Yes, and I'll use that $5 to get you some real wave grease.
Oh my God!
Thank you. Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yes.
no. Lord.
Shade is a little
Shade.
No, hold on. I need another pair of glasses. That was a lot of shade.
Whatever. All right, so you're signing off for my favorite BBW. Keep it locked. This is the juice, right?
Yes, keep it sassy, honey.
It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. It go down. It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down.